and gentlemen, welcome to Girl Talk with your favorite girlfriend, Mwansa. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Now, as you know, on Girl Talk, we talk about everything that has to do with women, whether it's business, relationships, which is definitely one of my favorite conversations to have, money. And we do know that men are listening too because, hey, that's how you get to know us a little bit better. And today on Girl Talk, my goodness, I'm not the only girlfriend in studio. I do have some girlfriends, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves to you. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing?
Fine.
Perfect, perfect. So, please introduce yourselves.
Hi everybody, my name is Yomi. I'm from Khutenga.
Perfect.
Hi everyone, my name is Lona Lihishin. I'm also from Khutenga.
Absolutely amazing. Now, ladies, I know it's your first time on Girl Talk, but Girl Talk, like I said in the introduction, it's a space where we all get to be each other's girlfriend. Because we all know that we all need a girlfriend in our life. And more than a boyfriend, you know, husbands are better. That's what I always say. Boyfriends come and go. Husbands, it may take them a little while. But anyway, let's jump into it. I wanted to find out from you, my very first question is, what quote do you guys like to live by? A daily quote, something that inspires your week, your day, your year, that even when you're going through something, you just reflect on that quote and you say to yourself, I got this. Yomi, we'll start with you.
I'm a church girl, so obviously I'll just tell you that the Bible says all things work together for good for those that are in Christ and those that love Him. So whenever I'm going through stuff, I always remember that God has my back more than anybody else. You know, friends come and go. Girls go gossip.
Yes.
You know?
So my best friend is a guy.
Yeah, guys go gossip too.
But I mean, I'm just more comfortable in that space, but I get you.
Yeah, so all things work together. You might have lost your job and then well, at least you're crying at that moment, but God will just show up and give you something even better. So yes, that's what keeps me going. And all things are possible in Christ.
All things are possible in Christ. Love that. Hallelujah and amen to Jesus. What church in it on a Women's Wednesday on 90.9. Love it. What about you?
Well, basically for me, what drives me, I have a driving force of saying every day is a new day, so new possibilities, new people, new friends. But I don't make a lot of friends. It takes time for me to make friends. But
you want to make sure you allow you. Are you one of those people who likes to observe people from a distance a little bit, then before you bring them closer? Because people out here in these streets do end up hurting us.
okay, so for me, I have a tactic.
Please share.
Yeah, so I get in their business. Yeah, I love to get in their business. I love to get into their business, but
without minding your business.
yeah, I want to get to know them. So I'll get in their business. Obviously, we'll be talking. You know, if they talk about church, I'll also talk about church. If they talk about soccer, I'll also talk about it. But I'm not a soccer fan. Yeah, but
That makes two of us.
yeah. Yeah, so I love to get in their business. I love to get to know people a lot. Yeah, and also I don't observe from afar because people can pretend. So if you get in their business, you get to know what sort of people you're dealing with.
Absolutely amazing. So what do you ladies do at Khutenga? If you could just kindly explain your roles. Now, we all know that Khutenga is Zambia's #1 shopping app store where you find everything, which could be anything. And I know I've been pushing Mavis for more food. I'm like, we need food. But what are your roles at Khutenga?
Okay, so for me, I'm an editor and writer. So most of the blogs that you see on Khutenga are written by me, edited by me. They can be written by someone else, but then they have to pass through me. So I would encourage people, listeners out there, to kindly read and also leave a comment. Yeah, that will help us a lot knowing how far we're going. Yeah.
Perfect. Yummy.
Okay, so for me, my job is really simple. I am the HR. I look at everybody's departments, how everybody is working. I come up with certain ideas, things that I feel or that everybody would feel they're working, and just team building basically. And I'm
And
always
solving problems.
yes. After we solve that problem in the office, I always crack a joke.
Oh, perfect. I love that. That's such an icebreaker.
Yes, because when you're in that department, you don't really have to be rigid. You really have to be nice when you can, and you also need to be tough when necessary. But at the end of the day, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy, and always work smart.
Yummy, yes, you keep on coming through with all these lines. I feel like I need to grab my notebook and start writing all of them down. But let's talk about blogging and with all the articles that you have to write for Khutenga. Has writing always been a part of you? Is that something you've always wanted to do since you were younger?
Well, since I was young, I was always a storyteller. I love to tell stories. Yeah. So writing came about when I enrolled into school, and part of me required me to write articles, news. I do not only write blogs, by the way. I also write news. So writing, I wouldn't say it has always been a drive force, but since from day one, I have always been a storyteller. So I love to put my story in writing.
Perfect. What about you? HR, you're sort of, the boss. Are you bossy? Have you always seen yourself in a position of leadership?
Well, yes, I've always seen myself in that position of leadership, not only at Khutenga, but everywhere I go. Talk about church, talk about school, talk about even the time I was in college, I always saw myself as that.
Okay, perfect. How are you finding your jobs? I know the Khutenga board members are listening, but I'm just going to ask, how is it working at Khutenga? Do you have that family vibrant feel going on?
Yes.
Do you guys argue and have misunderstandings, but then afterwards, once you have a conversation, is it all hugs and kisses and
I wish you would walk in one day in our office and then you think everybody is so serious, but Khutenga people are Khutenga people. We are loving, we're joyful, we're a family, we're a team. We call each other on weekends.
Long course, actually.
Oh!
Long
Yes.
course. Yeah, and I always tell people at home about my workplace, my environment. It's actually really fun, and I'd like to get to know these people. All these dogs.
that sounds amazing. When you guys are going on a trip, I'm definitely coming along because I love corporates that are like families. I want to know what you guys studied.
Okay, so
Take us back, like the beginning. We're sort of nearing. We sort of were almost at the end, but I want us to go back to the beginning.
Okay, so for me, I'm a journalist and also PR. I did journalism. I'm still currently pursuing, journalism as well as public relations. Yeah, and how it went? It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because my dad wanted me to be a pharmacist. My mom wanted me to be a nurse.
Well, at least they were
Yeah.
on the same kind of blurred line.
Yeah.
They both wanted you to do something in the medical field.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing. I never did biology.
Okay, and how come?
Well, my former school,
Yeah.
biology wasn't compulsory, it was optional.
Oh, yeah, I went to a school like that as well.
Yeah.
I went to a school like that.
Yeah, so I fell in love with Agric. Then when the results came out, I wouldn't say they were disappointment. They're actually proud.
And now you did journalism, and now you are writing. For when you told them, hey, I applied for a job and I've gotten a job at Khutenga, and this is what I'm going to do. What was their reaction when you explained to them what Khutenga was?
Okay, so first of all,
Because I know our parents are used at buying things from the store, like they grab it off the shelf and pay money.
yeah, okay. First of all, they were excited because I'm very young. Yeah, yeah, they were excited. They were like, "Ish, okay, you know what? This opportunity you have, you know, you need to grab it.
Yeah.
You need to pay particular attention. You need to listen." Okay, there was that lecture the parents always give you when you're going on holiday, but it was work for me. It was work. Like they used, you know, calling me at any time, but now they have to understand that I have to go to work. And they were excited about it, like, oh, you're finally doing what you wanted. Yeah, so when I explained to them about Khutenga, they had no idea at all. Like, an online shopping mall. Online? Okay, show me. That's how parents are, you know, my phone. Show me. I want to know. What's this? Yeah, but after I explained to them what they fell in love with Khutenga, like, oh, this is actually good. So we don't need to, you know, we're old people. We don't need to walk around trying to find this, that. We can just click, shop, and have it delivered.
And that's the best part, I think, when we get to a certain age. Yobi, what about you? What did your parents think when you said, you know what, this is what I'm going to study at uni? What did you study?
I did political science and public administration.
Wow!
But I'm still a student. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, my parents wanted me to be a teacher. In my family, there are like very few ladies.
Oh.
And then the rest are like the football team of guys.
Oh.
So yes. So I was a bit homey. Still is a bit. I'm a bit of a tomboy here there, and they thought, this character, okay, maybe you might suit in the army and stuff like that. But I'm very lazy at running. Like I'm really lazy. At running.
That makes two of us. I run when I feel like running. I don't feel like it. I'm sorry, I'm not running.
Even if a dog was to chase me, I am not running. So teaching, yes. I did not have a passion for teaching at all. So actually, when I was going to my school, Zambia Opian, I started applying. But unfortunately for me, very funny story, my dad already had called the dean to say, okay, my daughter is coming in, you know, she's applying as a teacher. And when I reached there, I found somebody I know. So I just told him, say, you know what, boy, this is what I want to do. So just put it in, and then called the dean and told him, actually I did that. So when my results came out, that's when he found out a year later.
Wow! So you were busy going home on holidays and he's thinking you're doing teaching and you weren't.
Yes.
You are my kind of person. No, because sometimes you don't want to tell your parents literally everything.
Exactly.
And now you work at Khutenga.
Uh-huh.
And when you told them what Khutenga was about, that this is a shopping app, what did he think? I sent you to school, you were supposed to do teaching, you did political science, and now you are an HR manager for a shopping app. What did he think?
I thought, so when you're after school, I'm like, hi dad, I got myself a job, so I'm changing to distance. And he goes like, oh, what?
Did he even sit properly? He sat up,
dropped his book. He dropped his book and he took some time, and then I was like, oh, by the way, I am acting assistant HR. So he's like, whoa, what? That's all he said. And he just said, you know what, I really wanted to shout at you, but because you have this job, you better just buy bread every morning and pay your bills.
Oh my goodness.
Because I know you're a go-getter, so
shout out to your dad.
But it didn't end there.
I have shout out to him then.
Yes, but they did support me, though at first they were hurt a bit that I wasn't a teacher. But when they saw my results, it just, you know, when you want something from your parents, I think if you just get the right results, you can do it. It works that way. Unlike they take you to school, then you fail, then you don't do the subject or the courses they wanted. we know how it ends.
I mean, there were a couple of things I wanted to do, so I started out with marketing. My dad made me stop the marketing, and I went to do journalism, and to be honest, I ended up loving it. So sometimes our parents are right. But then I still went back and finished off my marketing and got my papers in that as well. So shout out to all our parents. DC Talk Radio 90.9 FM. It's Girl Talk with your girlfriend Mwansa. Another girlfriend is joining me in studio. Jenny from Khutenga as well. Today, look, Khutenga is the boyfriend and we are the girlfriends. Jenny, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Jenny, tell us about what you do at Khutenga.
Okay, so I'm an office clerk at Khutenga. I am also involved in content creation. Yes.
Office clerk and content creation. What kind of content do you create?
Videos, tutorials, mostly. I'm an internet person. I love pictures. I love to take videos. So I think I'm good at my work.
Awesome, awesome. What did you study?
I studied social work. I have a certificate in social work, child and adult counseling, and I'm also pursuing a bachelor's degree in social work. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely amazing. What did your parents guide you in terms of what to go and study at university, or was it just all you?
They did. They actually wanted me to do law. I'm actually very political. But yeah, no.
We have one thing in common.
Well, I also wanted to be a lawyer, but you know, when you get to the stage, things change.
Yeah.
So, I love what I'm doing though.
You do?
Yes.
Meeting people, making sure you create all the content,
Yes.
being on social media,
Yes.
flipping through those magazines and being inspired.
Yes.
Or are you one of those people who just sometimes could go to a place, like maybe you're at a restaurant with people and you just see, maybe be inspired by a plant or something like that, and like, you know what, I could create content around that.
Yes, actually, yes. And I am but what's funny is I'm an introvert as well. I am very shy around people I don't know, and I'll just, go mute for some time until I'm completely comfortable around them. And I'm studying social work, so different dynamics. So I'm a people person, but I'm an introvert. Still works.
Yeah, I can see it definitely still does work. My goodness. Khutenga ladies, are we here to deliver on everything that Khutenga is about, while still giving the public a few hints and notes on us? I love the fact that you have all shared what your parents wanted you to study and what you're doing, because this is also inspiring to younger women, most especially, who can say to themselves, you know what, my parents may want me to study this, but this is what I want to study, and still end up going for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have seen the phone's ringing. I know you're watching me on social media. These women, they are very beautiful. Very beautiful women. So you could still come through and give us a call and ask the ladies any questions you may have about Khutenga. General questions for each and every one of you. Pardon me. How many times have you guys actually shopped on Khutenga? Or rather, do you guys shop from Khutenga?
Yes, actually, we do. I actually made a purchase last night, so I'm expecting it to be delivered this month.
There's nothing like supporting your workplace. I love that.
Yes.
I myself have downloaded the app. What did we purchase, if you don't mind sharing?
Strawberries, strawberry jam, chili.
I had strawberries from Khutenga yesterday.
Ah,
Yes, I still have some. Even though my sisters ended up literally leaving me one by the time breakfast was done this morning. Well, we had strawberries with pancakes.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, loved them. They were so delicious. They were from Tillage Village.
Yes.
Yes, love them. You're expecting your delivery today.
Yes.
So you purchased last night, but they'll be delivered today.
Yes.
initially, when you make a purchase, it's supposed to be delivered within 24 hours to your doorstep and 72 hours outside town.
72 hours outside town.
Yeah, like in a different town, 72 hours within town, 24 hours.
Okay. So the other thing I wanted to ask you ladies is, what other things can we find on Khutenga? I know in the beginning of the show I did say you'll be able to find anything, which is everything, but what other things can we purchase on Khutenga aside from strawberries? Oh, we've just missed a caller. Please kindly do give us a call back. The phone lines are open, so you could give us a call. You could also catch us on Facebook. And I know some of you have not started sharing the link yet because of these beautiful ladies that we have in studio. You don't want to share their images, but share the Facebook link. It's Mwansa CC on Facebook, and you'll be able to see the beautiful ladies I have in studio. What else can we find on Khutenga, ladies?
So I love to shop for lingerie, so you can also find beautiful, and I mean beautiful lingerie. And since we're talking about girl talk, you know those things where you have the matching bra and underwear?
Yes.
You can find that on Khutenga. You can find your makeup on Khutenga if you're a makeup fanatic.
I am a makeup fanatic. I am.
Yeah, I'm just not wearing like foundation anymore. I'm on a break, and I think I've been on this break for the last almost 2 months, I think. So I'm just doing like lipstick on my eyebrows. That's it. Sometimes the skin needs to breathe.
It
And then this is where I'm also going to be. I'm like, you're not wearing any makeup. I'm like, I don't have any money for makeup, so that they give me as much money or send it to my mobile money, and I'm shopping on Khutenga.
Well, on the same products, you can also have cosmetics delivered to you. You know that last minute you're at the office and then your boss tells you,
there's a cocktail.
Yes. Or you're going to serve a hotel, or you have a flight in 5 minutes, and you have to get ready within that space. So you can just do your shopping online, send the location to your airport, and then it's delivered to you. You get your makeup, do it, and you save time.
Quick and easy.
Exactly.
I love that you've mentioned lingerie, because this is girl talk, and we don't wear lingerie just for the males, but for ourselves as well. I love something that is matching. I'm one of those people, like, even if I find something, whether it's a bottom or it's a bra, and maybe I just love the bra, but it doesn't have a bottom, I'm still going to go and look for something else to match it, as long as it's the same color. And I'm a lace girl, so that would work perfect for me. What else could we find?
Well, if you're a fitness junk like me, yeah, you can find those kits if you love to go for a road run in the morning. You want to get comfortable shoes, you can find those kits on Khutenga. You want to swag up, you want to look good, you can find a dress on Khutenga, last minute dress, last minute outfit, you can all find that on Khutenga as well.
Absolutely amazing. Ladies, it has been such a pleasure to have you here.
Teeny winky thing for everybody. I love to call it Khutenga Music Box.
Oh!
Yes, we are having an app for Khutenga. Yeah!
Really? Congratulations! When do we expect that? Before the end of the year?
Yes, before the end of the year. Though we already have some musicians coming up, signing up. We're also having a couple of actors also coming up doing the thing. So we have a little surprise in every department.
Don't give us all the details. It's supposed to be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise, and I know
I think I'm just also being selfish, because after the show I want to get all the details.
I know, right?
I start sharing them with my listeners. But I'm super excited for that. I can't even imagine what you have in store for Zambia in December.
It's going to be a blast.
You could share those details with me off air. I'm just kidding. But super excited. So we can find you on Facebook. We can find you on Twitter. How are we on Instagram?
Yes.
Great.
All social media platforms.
Also, even TikTok. Does the Khutenga dance,
Yeah,
staff
yeah.
dance on TikTok?
That's coming
What are you
up
waiting
soon.
for?
That's coming up.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to join you in any of those dance moves because I am a terrible dancer. Like I don't dance at all.
But Mwansa, you can join Yomi in that side.
No.
I'll be on that.
You know how I'll be dancing? You know, like how they used to dance in church back in the day.
Uh-huh.
Like in Zambia, when I watch all those old gospel music videos. And they'll be tilting their heads just back and forth. That's me dancing. But I'm a terrible dancer. But super excited. We can't wait to find out what Khutenga has in store for us. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Make sure you download the Khutenga app on Play Store. Make sure that you also follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Aside from that, Khutenga is going to be on YouTube. So you want to know how to register if you are an entrepreneur or you are starting out a business and you would love to sell your products or services on Khutenga. The process is very easy. Go and watch their videos. It's all there. Or you just simply want to purchase something for yourself or for your loved one as a gift. Khutenga has those videos as well. And give them a call as well in case you just want to say hello. They're a very, very friendly company and they will accommodate and answer any and all questions that you may have. This has been DC Talk Radio's Girl Talk and our boyfriend, quote unquote. Yes, our boyfriend has been accompanying Khutenga. I mean, who doesn't want any? What woman doesn't want to be taken care of? Ladies, all I'm trying to say is, even if you don't have a man to take care of you, Khutenga is here to take care of you. So make sure you get purchasing with those strawberries and lingerie for your own single life living, not just for your significant other. Khutenga, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.